There's always a third perspective, opinion, or choice. This goes back to the law of duality, one of the 7 Hermetic laws, which describe the 7 fundamental truths about existence. The law of duality says everything is dual, everything has poles, and everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. We can observe dualities all around us, hot and cold, high and low, male and female. But the third thing that expresses through a duality we often miss, and which can be a mystery. We all know that hot and cold are the 2 opposites of temperature, but which thing expresses through the duality of life and death? What manifests through happiness and sadness? What can be male and female? What is the opposite of a wound? We owe the Chinese the most beautiful symbol of this trinity, the yin and yang, symbol that shows a harmonic expression of the female and male cosmic principle. The third principle is Qi, the life power or spirit. The creators of Tarot knew this truth of the third principle. For this reason, you can find triplicities in all major arcana, sometimes represented by a male figure, a female figure, and an angel. The angel usually signifies enlightened consciousness, which expresses through the anima and animus the male and female principles of consciousness. In this video, we are interested in the trinity of the anima, animus, and spiritus, or enlightened consciousness. As mentioned, the anima and animus are principles of consciousness. They are present in both male, female, and diverse personalities. Animus, the male principle of human consciousness, is projective, forceful, and energizing. Anima, the female principle of human consciousness, is receptive, formative, and cooling. Spiritus illuminates. It's the active agent in enlightenment. Now let's get into the third opinion, perspective, and decision. There are 3 types of decisions: the choice between 2 good options, the choice between 2 bad options, and an ambiguous choice. The choice between a good and bad option is obviously not a choice. When we make a decision, we can lean towards animus or anima or involve spiritus. For instance, if we face a conflict, we could choose between fight, that's animus, and parley, that's anima. If we faced resistance, we could choose between pushing through, that's animus, and adapting, that's anima. If we faced business difficulties, we could choose between manipulating success, that's animus, and a patient growth strategy, that's anima. Usually we decide between 2 options and do not look for the third, but this is always possible since the 2 options belong to one thing. But how to find the third principle? Carl Jung advised to hold dualistic thoughts until the third emerges. He called this the transcendent function. He said that when we hold 2 dualities in our minds without denying either, the third appears. The third is not a compromise, neither half of each, it's a synthesis. Something new shows up as a symbol, a dream, or an inspiration. The faculty of consciousness that connects us to the third opinion is intuition. There is a tarot card with that title. The figure in the picture is the higher self, which resides at the heart of mankind and, at the same time, in the hearts of every human. The higher self guides, protects, and inspires us at all times from within. You can reach inward to the higher self anytime. The door of your heart is always open. No challenge or question is too small or too big for the higher self, but to receive its guidance and inspiration, you need to be still and listen. For this reason, the faculty of hearing is associated to this tarot card. Intuition is inner hearing. You can also combine a meditation with the intuition card and Carl Jung's exercise. Keep the duality of your decision in mind, augment the intuition card, and ask the higher self to reveal the principle of the duality. Thank you for watching this episode of the Enlightenment Tarot. Please help to spread the light with a like and a share. And don't forget to subscribe. Love and light.